Dubois Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, wow, good fight in the heavyweight division. You know, British title on the line. Good fight. Daniel Dubois, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois, up and coming 23-year-old, the major prospect that we got in boxing basically, versus Daniel Dubois. Late starter, well actually in the pro game, 35 years old, 13-0, 12-0 actually, going up against Daniel Dubois, a fight that, a lot of people waiting for. Even though it's a British thing, a lot of people waiting for that because it's significant in the heavyweight division. Anyway, long story short, we don't have to go into every little round, but it was a good little fight. Daniel Dubois, was getting jabbed, right? Pretty much the whole fight. But he was coming, he landed some good heavy shots early in the fight, right? And Joe Joyce was able to take those shots and kept staying away from that right hand, right? Kept staying away, you ain't gonna hit me with that right hand the whole time, and kept jabbing. This is one of those fights where, boxers will tell you you need to work behind the jab, and you be like, no, man, I'm trying to let the right hand go, all that stuff. And they're trying to tell you work behind the jab. This is a fight that showed that, exemplified that, okay? Because the jab, he jabbed so much, Joe Joyce did, on Daniel Dubois, that his eye kept swelling up and it got too swollen. Round 10, hit him with a jab, albeit a real close one, a little half-hook jab though, but hard enough, and landed on it. It was already so swollen that Daniel Dubois took a knee and really didn't want to continue, right? There was only 2 rounds left, but if you can't see, understanding that you keep getting hit with it. If it was just once or twice, he wouldn't have done that. So, Daniel Dubois in round 10 said, let me take a knee, and I ain't getting back up here. Because this dude has been jabbing me all fight, even though, I'm going to tell you something, punch resistance does mean something, right? Because your boy Joe Joyce was able to take a few, right? But stay in there. And that's demoralizing. Fighters will tell you that. Daniel Dubois hit him with a couple of things that normally somebody might have wobbled from or had some problems and he could finish. But when he's tried to finish and try to land those punches after thinking he had Joe Joyce hurt and find out that you did all of that and this guy's still here jabbing away, it's demoralizing. So basically when fighters tell you, I'm going to take him into the deep waters and drown him. That's basically what Daniel Dubois was a victim of. Joe Joyce was able to pull this out. Actually, I was going for him inside only because when I'm indifferent, I always go for the underdog. It's the better storyline. This guy's 35 years old. It's time to let whatever's going to happen in his career maybe happen. Joe Joyce did show me some things. I mean, his resiliency, I knew. But this head movement is basically a little thing. His defense showed me a little bit something that I wasn't really expecting. And he was able to get away with from a lot more shots than I thought he was. I was thinking the whole time, oh, Daniel Dubois is about to land something good, follow it up, and maybe get him out of here with some combinations up out of the fight. That's what you were thinking the whole time, and it just didn't happen. And it was a reason. This time, the guy who made that happen is Joe Joyce. So he's got to get props for what he was able to do, what he was able to withstand. Right? Resiliency means something. And Dominic Brazil is similar. Okay? Dominic Brazil is similar. Not the fastest guys in the world. I've seen Dominic Brazil in the fight against Uganau. If anybody can go back there, the Polish guy by way of Nigeria. Right? That guy, or Nigerian guy by way of Poland, Uganau, versus Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil was taking some stuff, giving it, taking it, but was so resilient that at the end he won a fight that Uganau looked great in. So it's kind of similar. Punch resistance does mean something, you know what I mean? So that's hats off to Joe Joyce. Let's see what he can do going forward. It's not about that right now. He should enjoy this because he's the British champion. He did show something big. So hey, he had a wow moment. Congratulations to that man. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but at the end of the day, the underdog won this one. All right? Dubois Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.